Hey guys, and welcome to the weekly energy forecast for week commencing the 27th of October up to Sunday the 2nd of November. Where's that gone? Anyway, doesn't matter. Overall energy we've got. This is a little bit of a playful week, shall we say. It's like to get to and I see this on Sundays, to get to the reality that we want, we have to be authentically us. We have to be true to who we are. And it's like the cards I got, these cards. So it's like this is a bit of a playfulness card, and this one is like you're on a double mission. Basically, you're here to have the experience of a human being, but you're also here as the light worker, starseed, whatever you resonate with. And I feel like because this card is with it, the door to personal healing and happiness is like you're being asked to be truly you. You need to live. We are in this world, but we're not of this world, okay? So it's like you need to live in the world. So have fun, enjoy yourself, go and experience pleasure and happiness and whatever it is that makes you happy. But also know that you're here also. Your vibration creates the reality we want. So your vibration creates how we're going to sort of like live on this new planet in unity together. That's the overall energy for this week. So let's tap into Monday then. So Monday is realizing that you are this starseed, you are this spiritual being in a human body, whatever you want to call it, you're this consciousness, okay? So it's like a lot of you, I feel, have gone through a lot of personal healing. However, I do feel there's more there that you sort of like need to get into that nitty gritty. You need to get into the deep down cellular, what's running through my blood, basically, type of healing. And sometimes that's so suppressed, we don't know what it is. Okay, until something comes up that triggers us, or you're like, okay, so why did I have that reaction about this? So on Monday, these are the cards on Monday. So what I'm feeling with this is the way you get through that is like write down. So where is the lack in your life? What does power mean to you? What are your desires? And it's like, to start writing those things down, you'll start seeing a pattern when you start writing the things down that, like, especially when you're lacking something in your life. So if it's love, it's like, do you love yourself? Okay, put it back to you, because everything's a reflection of you. Everything comes from within you. Your internal world, your vibration creates your external world. Okay, so, and that's the people that you attract into your life. That's the jobs that you attract. It's everything that you bring into your life is that they're there because they're matching your vibration. Okay, so the starseed that you are, you're being asked on Monday to sort of like go into this deep dive, I suppose you could call it, a deep dive into what needs to be healed within me still. And sometimes that can be a hard thing, especially when it's very very triggering that you don't want to look at it, or it's so suppressed that you're not even sure what it is. Okay, so one way that I would do it is, if something comes up for me and I notice, because it's all about awareness as well. So when I'm aware of the things that are triggering me, it's like, okay, so where has this come from? What age has it come from? And what happened around that age that will help me realize that this is where it's come from. Okay, so what example can I use? So you could say even lack of money. Okay, so I know there was things in my past where there were things that I used to save up. Okay, I used to save up in a little stool that I'd like, it was a money box stool, it's a little wooden stool. I don't know where it's come from, but yeah, it's like a little wooden stool that literally has a hole in it to put money in. So I knew I was saving and saving and saving, and underneath obviously screws in it to take the money out. And I always used to sit on the stool to watch TV, whatever, it was always there. I can't remember why, because I was literally, I know, 5 or 6, can't even remember the age. because I've done the healing on it, so it doesn't matter now. But an example of is that this stool, when I came to get the money out, obviously my parents opened it for me because I wouldn't have been able to at that age. When we looked, there wasn't the money in there that I knew that I'd been putting in there. And I know I know who it was. It doesn't matter anymore. It is what it is. It's gone. The story's been rewritten. But in adulthood, it's like, how hard is it to keep hold of money? Do you find that you can get money in very easily? As in, like, I'm saving all the time so I can get money easily, but then it's just taken away from me. That's the healing you have to do. It's like the money can come in, but all of a sudden it seems to be let go all the time because of things that have happened in your past. And that's what needs to be healed. Okay, so that's Monday. So Tuesday, let's see what we've got on Tuesday. Tuesday the 28th. I feel on Tuesday, I mean, I talk about going into our heart space all the time. I call Sunday. I've got this lovely cosmic heart going on, but that's okay. So we're going into our heart space. Now, this is the root chakra. It's where I see the heart here. It's the root chakra, and we've also got this, it's like a connection with other people. It's like honoring who you are. That's like the Venus energy, and this is like connection with other people. And I feel like on Tuesday, this is what you're being asked to do, is actually connect in with like-minded souls, I suppose you could call it. It's like go and find your tribe. The only way you do that, though, you can only match your own vibration. Okay, so I was just talking to somebody about relationships and things like that, and it was like, but you can only match the person whose vibration you are. If they're not at the same level as you, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, they're on their own journey. But you're attracting people in who match your vibration. So everything is you. Everything's a reflection of you. And that's what people need to realise. So come Tuesday, it's like there are people there who are at the same vibration as you, we'll say, not level, because level's a horrible word, at the same vibration of you. And basically, that tribe of people is there to actually ready for you to connect in with. That's why you see people leaving your life. That's why you'll see people sort of like on jobs or whatever exiting your life, is because the vibration doesn't match anymore. Okay. So Tuesday, you're being asked to, and even though this is the first chakra, I'm not going to say, oh, you need to grant your energy. No, it's not about that. What it's about bringing that energy from the ground up into your cosmic heart and connecting into source, bringing it into your cosmic heart and exuding that vibration out. But you can only exude the vibration that you're actually feeling at that time. So it's about being aware all the time as well. Okay. So Wednesday, we've got the 29th of October. So what we've got, I feel like these are the cards. I feel like, see this woman, she's sort of like, she's wanting to take a leap. These are like worrying about stuff. It's like, and then this one's like being appreciative of stuff. So it's like, I feel like you're too scared to take that leap. You're too scared to start something new. But it's like one of the question that, like, I think it's a great question, but it's like, if you could literally have everything or anything you wanted in the world, doesn't matter about money or anything like that, you can have anything that you want. What would you do and what would you want to experience? That's where people find it hard. And we find it so hard because we limit ourselves. We just assume that there's only this 3D life that we can live, and like it's the same routine, isn't it? It's like you get up in the morning, you go to school, you go to work, you go to whatever, you go and get like a girlfriend, get married, have children. We continue work for the rest of our lives, and we buy a house, we do this. We need to stop the old way of doing things. Okay. Things have to start changing. The only way things change is when you start going within, taking that first step of realizing, because this card is like oh my God, I'm sorry I did that. I'm like, It's like you see the two roots underneath. You're grounding or you're planting those seeds for every single energy, every single word, every single vibration that you're actually putting out there into the world. So if you're a person who literally would like look at it two ways, okay? So there's a person who's like not very positive about things, even though positive, it doesn't make a difference anyway. If you're not very positive about stuff and you're always giving out about things, like you're complaining about everything, well, all that'll just come back to you. It just comes back to you, okay? But knowing that, like, it's a cause and effect, that's the law of cause and effect. But there's also the law of polarity, which means that if you're in this vibration of lack of something, okay, it's a case of like, if you've got set something at a certain level but you can't push past it, the opposite is available for you. So if you're like, what, knowing that, like, to get out of this vibration of lack, or this vibration of fear, or whatever it may be, the opposite is there for you. That's the law of polarity. Okay, so if you go look up the 12 universal laws, they are what govern our life, our universe, our internal being. That's how we live our lives, basically. Okay, so when, say, you're being asked to take that first step, you're being asked to be grateful for everything you have in your life right now. Appreciate the small things. Appreciate the wasp that comes into the room, because it's only trying to find, like, I don't know, a bit of polyp, whatever it is. It's only trying to find something. It's not there. Most of the time people are like, oh no, it's a wasp, it's going to sting me. No, they only sting you because they're frightened of you, because you bring that vibration to them. I don't be like that when a wasp comes into the room. I'm like, okay, let's get you out now, and like open the window for it, and I allow it and invite it to go out, and most of the time it does. This is the way your vibration creates everything around you. So Wednesday, you're being asked to be grateful and appreciate all the small things that you have in your life. Make a list, like I said. Write down the things that you have now and be like grateful for them. Write down the things that you want to see as an outcome. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's not, I'm sorry card. It's like everything's a reflection of you. So you've done that for a reason, okay? So there's something within you that needs to be sort of like healed. But this is the thing. This is what people don't realize, is like, you have to go back to your belief system of when it was embedded in you as a child. That's what happens, is like those beliefs get embedded between the ages, like when you're born and 7 or 8. So once they're imprinted into your brain, it can be hard to come out of that, because that's all you've ever known. So it doesn't matter where you've been born or what you've gone through in your life or anything like that. It's like, it's a case of like, that happened to every single person that was born on the planet between the ages of 0 and 8. Different things happened in their environment to give them the outcome of what they are and who they are now. But you can change that. You can change that vibration. And the way you do that is taking a first step into being like, actually, do you know what? I'm grateful for these things. And do you know what? I know everything's a reflection of me now. And I know I create my external world by going within. Okay? So Thursday the 30th, okay, so I feel like you're trying to force something. I think you're trying to force, it's like, these are the cards, okay? All right, so we've got patience, oh no, wrong way around, sorry, patience. And then we've got like this initiation through the gateway, and then this, it's like, this is like you're trying to force things. It's like you're trying to push things or bring things into your life that they see, and I suppose you could say you're not ready for, but like, your vibration gives you the things that you want, okay? And sometimes you're being told that like everything is, you've got to experience things in your life, okay? You've got to experience certain things. That's why you came down here. I always called it the Earth School, because like you're here to experience and learn many things. Once you've sort of like got through those things, it's like you can experience anything you want after that, but you've got to be at a certain vibration. Are you willing to walk through this portal or this gateway? Because you can see that most people are here on this external side of it, and it's like they know there's better out there, but are they willing to put in the work to actually get to that place? So Thursday, you're being asked, because I feel like this, it's saying you're trying to micromanage things. You're trying to control the outcome of things. And when you do that, it fights against you. Okay? So once we let go of the control or the expectation of what we want, things start getting a bit easier for you. Okay? So Thursday, it's like, have a little bit of patience with yourself. Listen, the overall, I could just like, this channel is over and done with, because all you have to do is go and heal your inner child, meditate on like what you want to bring into the world, and create your vibration around that. That gives you your outcome. But that's basically what it is. It's just that people don't understand what that means. So it's like, instead of trying to control the outcome of things on Thursday, it's like allow of the awareness and the acceptance of what it is happening with you, for you, and not to you. With you, for you, and through you. Okay? That's Thursday. Friday, then we've got the 31st. The 31st, you're being asked to step away from cards. You're being asked to step away from the society of everything is the same and everyone does the same. I feel like that's a case of because this is saying to call back your power and cut the cords. It's basically, I'm feeling like that, like you're being asked to create your own path. You're being asked to create a path that goes against what society is. And the last card, this card, victory, it's like that's how we overcome what we've been stuck under, this reincarnation loop that we've been stuck in, and this suppression of a veil that we've been stuck in. This is what you're being asked, is to carve and forge your own path. And the way you do that is, yeah, you can cut cords if that's what you believe in, but like the way I'm seeing it is to come away from the collective of what people deem as the right way of doing things, because you can see if everyone, because there's a lot now that you see spiritual people giving advice about certain things. But even a conversation I was having today was like, it's great to have all these self-help people, but if you don't put the work in, how is it going to change your life? You have to put the work in yourself. You can't expect other people to do it for you. You can work with people, which is what I feel like you're being asked to do, is to connect in with the people who resonate with you. But like, you're being asked, and this is the hardest thing, is like, we need people, we need a collective of people, okay? We need to be in unity with people. But the way we do that is to go into ourselves and to be not selfish about looking after ourselves or taking care of ourselves or honouring who we are, ourselves. But it's to be self-whole, is to honour you and your 4 bodies first. Because when you get your vibration in the right place, as in like to what you want, because don't get me wrong, you can be in a vibration of people, because I've always said this, is like, I've seen people in my life where you could say they're not so, they wouldn't be spiritual, they wouldn't be looking after other people, they do things selfishly, we'll say, okay? But when I turn that around and be like, well, actually, they're being true to who they are. They're being authentically them. So they're attracting in the things that they want because they are being true to them, whether we believe or perceive them to be the right way of doing things or not. That's not our decision to make. And it took me a while to realise that. I was like, how can the people who, like, not so much, and I don't mean it, the bad people who hurt people or whatever, it's like, but they don't do things, I would have said my way, because I would have, like, the majority of spiritual people, they want to help people and they want to support people and they want to do this. And it was not like that. And I was like, but why are they attracting in the things that they want? Because at the end of the day, they're getting everything they want. I was thinking, that doesn't make sense. Until I realised that your vibration, if you are being true to you, you are being authentically you. That's what brings in the manifestations and stuff like this. So you're being asked to be true to you, to find out on Friday then is like, what path do I want to forge for myself? What do I want to create in my world? What are my desires? What will I be devoted to? And it's not always about other people, it's about you. And that can be hard as well, especially when you got people around you who, I suppose, they rely on you and they expect things from you. You have to take time for you. Okay? Saturday, the 1st of November. What? Saturday, the 1st of November. What have we got? This is all about looking after you again. We're moving into Saturday. We're still moving into Saturday, but I feel like it's time to start connecting in with your higher self, your oversoul, your connection to all that is, because you are all that is. So, oh, sorry, I didn't show you the cards, did I? This is what we've got, okay? So we've got this 6th chakra to connect in. We've got this to connect into all that is. And we have this path, which is about you nourishing your 4 bodies. This is about programming your water. This is about, and that can be your bath water, shower water, the water you drink, whatever it may be. And what I mean by programming that water is you hold it with intent. Everything is intention. So like if you are getting a bath or a shower, just like this water is washing over my body, cleansing my body, releasing everything that no longer serves me, connecting me into all that is. If I'm drinking water, it's like I want ease and clarity in my life. I want better connections in my life. I want whatever it is, okay? Whatever suits you, okay? So where I feel like the connection piece is on Saturday is like, it's seeing things beyond what you normally see. So some of you may have your 3rd eye activating more on Saturday, or you could have your hearing. I'm feeling your hearing as well. But it's like starting to be aware of the messages and the signs that are being sent to you. I'm saying sent to you, okay? This is another, like, you create that vibration of things. So like I see numbers all the time, but the numbers mean something for me, okay? Just like they do with everyone. I don't have to go looking them up because I know what they mean for me. So when I see numbers all the time, it's like, okay, so if I see 12:34 on a clock, which I've been doing for the last week or 2 or more, it's like that's a progression, which means that means I'm leveling up. I'm going to a different stage in my life, okay? So it's being aware of those numbers, it's being aware of those signs around you, but you're bringing them into yourself. It's like your higher self sending them to you, going, you're on the right path, you're in alignment. I mean, we're always in alignment, but if you don't feel like it's the right path for you, just change it. That's what happens in life. It's a choice. So Saturday, you're being asked to connect in as much as you can. Because come Sunday then, it's like you realizing that, okay, Sunday is the 2nd of November. You realizing that the things that hold us back is this overthinking. We're in our mind too much. We think too much. It's like, I mean, I don't know whether I said this last week or not, but like there was words that came to me in songs, because that happens to me too. And here I am going into my gazing meditation, or like I just gaze to meditate or daydream or whatever you want to call it. And it's like I was attempting, shall we say, to do this. I was allowing myself to do it, but I kept getting these words in through my head. I kept hearing them. And I was like, what is like, it took me a while. Listen, because, hello. It took me a while. Sometimes I'm like, I have to see it 3 times or hear it 3 times before I go, pay attention. So, more than words. That's what I was getting. More than words. That song, more than words is all you have to do to make it. Yeah, but I kept just getting more than words. I think it's by Extreme or something. Yeah, I probably told you this last week, so if I did, I apologise. But anyway, this is what we're getting. It's sort of like rings true for this. Then, as I was like, okay, so, all right, so what does that mean? Okay, what are you trying to tell me with more than words? More than a feeling. More than a feeling. I don't know, is it by Boston or something like that? I don't know. More than a feeling, that song anyway. More than words, more than a feeling. What? I was like, so I know our vibration, and they tell you to visualize, and they tell you to, like, it's the feeling that gives you the manifestation. It's this, it's that. It's more than your words. It's more than the feeling. It's a knowing within you that creates your reality. So you can see whatever words, numbers, symbols, whatever whatever. But it's the knowing of what that is inside. You could get like a symbol or a word and you'd be like, ooh, don't like that. Because you have a knowing within you that it doesn't make, that it's just not a good thing. Do you understand what I mean? It's like it's your inner knowing, because you have all the wisdom within you. All universal wisdom is within you, just that we just keep it suppressed. We don't tune into it. So this is saying, like, stop overthinking things. My whole purpose of those words were stop. You'll see words like I did on that billboard or whatever it was, saying inspiring futures. So it wasn't about me saying, oh, I'm going to inspire futures, or me having that feeling of like, I'm going to inspire futures. It's having that knowing deep down that I'm here to inspire other people's futures, to help them to get to the place where they can live their true authentic life, whatever that might be for anyone. Okay. And like with any person who can do that, they can only take you where you're up to. Like, so I can only take you as far as I've come. So where I've come on my journey, I can only bring you up to that. I can't take you further because I'm not at that level. Do you understand what I mean? But then you could resonate with somebody else then and go to somebody else. That's not a problem. That's just the way life works. But this is saying on these two cards, it's like, you're already doing the work if you've been doing the work. So like, if you've already been doing the work, the way we change our outlook on or the way we change what's happening in the world is through our cosmic heart. Sunday, told you, excellent. This is what Sunday is. This is the cosmic heart. So we have different layers of our own human heart. And these layers, basically the predominant one that we have that connects into all that is our cosmic heart. Okay. So I think I've said this in another video, is like how you sort of like connect in with that cosmic heart, but you've got to figure out first, which I think why at the beginning the healing has to take place, is because you need to figure out what your predominant vibration is to bring out that through your cosmic heart on Sunday. And these are the steps that you need to do to take that each and every day. Is like, you need to start working on, what is it that's holding me back? What is it that I still need to heal within me? And how am I going to, because your predominant vibration, the thing that is like, and it's not a feeling, it's like, it's something that, so my predominant vibration, like I figured out that through my childhood, the thing that was my, what I had gone through my childhood was grief or loss. Now, that doesn't mean I like death, just putting that out there. But the way I seen my childhood was grief and loss. That's when I've looked back into everything, that's what it was for me. So I was like, what is the opposite of that? And the opposite of that for me was love. My predominant vibration is love. So when I open my cosmic heart up to anybody I work with through any of the readings or healings I do, is like, that's the vibration that I'm going to be giving them and sharing with them. Go look at K-pop Demon Hunter. That's the way it works. Okay. So it's like, you have to sort of like know where your vibration was as a child and what it was that you sort of like went through as a child to get to this predominant vibration where you could start using that to support and help other people. That's how it works. Okay. That was your reading for this week of commencing the 27th of October. Wow. Guys, listen, please like, share, subscribe. I'll be so grateful. I do have other channels which will be in the description below, and if you do want, if you're unsure about how to do all this stuff, I do at the minute I'm doing 30-minute free consultations. You need to email me to book in for one of those, so I can support you on what steps you need to take to go to the next stage. I do offer services if you want a private reading. I do, at the minute it's just recorded readings, start from 30 minutes up to 60 minutes. Like, you can go check them out too. Anything else, like a full reading, you'd have to email, or full if you want a one-on-one reading like this, or if you want a healing like this, you'd have to email me so I can fit you in around different things. But I can get the recorded ones done for you within 72 hours. Okay, yeah, so that's it. So like, share, subscribe. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.